Haha, we are live. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, we can close that. Let's check our audio out in just a minute here, folks. Okay, let's check that audio. See how that audio's doing. Sounds like the audio's doing great. It's just noisy over here. Yeah, we're doing great there. Awesome. Good to see. Okay. Welcome, welcome, folks. Jerome Forrestwood here. We are over at VCC-Clark Station, so Vancouver Community College Clark Station right here on the Millennium Line. So we are on the Millennium Line, or the M Line. I like to walk. Nice to see you. Good to have you on the stream. Yeah, today we're going to be doing a neighborhood checkup. When we check up and check out on the neighborhood. Nav, good to have you here. Yeah, I like to walk here too. Good to have you. And on our neighborhood checkup, we're going to check out the Strathcona neighborhood on over here. Nick, good to see you too. Nice to have you on the stream. So let's head on out right now and let's check out the Strathcona neighborhood. Justin, good to see you. How's my day going? My day's going pretty good. It was tough work, but yeah, I'm just chilled out right now. I think we need to go get a coffee first. Just so I can get a little bit of more energy, a little more jump in my step. So let's head on down here. See the SkyTrain heading on over there. And this street right here, this is Clark Street right here. Clark Street's one of the borders for the Strathcona neighborhood. Okay, according to the city of Vancouver maps, it goes all the way up to the waterfront. We won't be going to the waterfront today in this neighborhood. Okay, A, it's the Port Authority, so it's closed off to a lot of tourists, and B, it also is part of the downtown east side where we're going to stay. But there's lots of different other places, lots of other places here in Strathcona that you can go to that are pretty interesting to walk through, and a bit of a mix. So let's keep going here. Queen, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we got Navgun here. We got Justin. We got Nick. And we got I Like to Walk. And a few other people. Good to have you on the stream. So we are over at VCC-Clark Station. Not a lot of people use this station, but it'll become a much more frequent station in the future. Really, it's more like the college kids, the people who are working at entertainment arts, and anyone you know, in Strathcona or Mount Pleasant on over here. I just happen to live close to it. And the Millennium Line, of course, I got over to the Millennium Line station on over here from Commercial Broadway because it was a lot easier for me to jump on the SkyTrain and head on over from the downtown core. So I got on at Main Street Science World Station. Here we are over here right now. So there's the new track right there. You can see the new track right here. There's some. So they have a new track. We'll walk past Emily Carr University of Art Plus Design and we'll see some of this new track here as they extend the subway all the way out to Arbutus Ridge. And here's the SkyTrain station right here, VCC-Clark. Right next to it, this is the new ICBC building, so Insurance Bureau of British Columbia. And they're going to move into this building and move out of their North Vancouver one at the Lonsdale Quay. And then they're going to turn the old building over in the Lonsdale Quay into apartment buildings and other sorts of residences. We'll see what's up. And across the street here in Mount Pleasant, that's Vancouver Community College right there. But the border runs right along here. Clark Street's just up there, and the border runs right along here as what U6 turns into a Great Canadian Way, or a Great Northern Way. And over here at this building, they're going to tear down whatever's on over here. It looks like the old Shaw building. They're going to build 3 towers. It looks like office building and 2 residential. So add on to that the construction that's happening on over here. And this place is going to become busy. Busy like a bee. So this is East 6th we're on. This is a nice little shared bike pathway here as well. Over here we're really walking through one of the academic centers of the area with the Vancouver Community College over here and Emily Carr University of Art Plus Design just up the street here a little bit further. And there's a few different businesses on over here that are largely involved in the arts, video games. Who would have thought art goes into video games? Whoa! As well as design. So we also have electronic arts on over here. Reminds me of my times living in Toronto and heading on over to the Junction Triangle where they had Ubisoft. You'd often see people outside just chilling. They'd have different benches, having lunch, and then they'd go back in and work on their video games. Same kind of campus on over here. This is the Electronic Arts building right here on the Strathcona side. Lots of different office spaces and then big meeting rooms at the bottom here. I can imagine it's probably mostly open concept. Beautiful, beautiful building though. Yeah, Electronic Arts right on over here. I played some of their video games back in the day. I can't remember which ones right now, but definitely played some of their video games when I was a kid. They're still alive and kicking right now. So, up ahead we got an office building, and then we got the university stuff after that. So yeah, interesting place. And over here in Electronic Arts, you'll get a lot of different students, both from the college as well as the university, doing co-ops in this place. So very interesting to see. Christine, good to have you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, we're over here. We're in Strathcona. We are in the southern section of Strathcona right now on our neighborhood checkup, where we check in and check up on the neighborhood and see what it's like. So we'll head on over to Emily Carr University for our Art Plus Design, and we'll pick up ourselves a coffee over at Cafe's Coffee. That should be pretty good. That'll give us a little boost. I'd love to go to Nemesis, but it closes early, so Kafka it is. So this is Great Northern Way. You can see below this office building here, a few different businesses. Can't remember what moved out of here, but that's okay. It's Steve's Poke Bar. Seems to be popular around here. And then we also have the Tim Hortons, which is a real staple. This is an office space that has both Borealis Biosciences in here, as well as Mountain Equipment Co-op. Jevenant and O2E I am not familiar with, but they're also part of that building. And of course, that's not a Mountain Equipment Co-op where they're It's not a mountain equipment co-op where they're actually selling, you know, the rock climbing gear and the paddles and the water bottles and all that kind of stuff. That's one of the corporate office buildings on over there. So interesting. Justin's like, gotta get that hydration. Absolutely. That is the plan. I did drink a bit of water beforehand as well. So yeah, it is a bit of a warmer day here, guys. So it's important to remember that. Right now, what does it say on my phone? Okay, 24 degrees with the real feel that's around 26. So yeah, it's a little warmer. Yeah, nothing to worry about, but yeah, you still need that hydration. That is true. This is the new SkyTrain track they're building right here. This part's pretty much done. They're still working on it. They got like a nice little yard in here too, where they have all of the construction equipment and different blocks and parts. They're putting it together like a Lego set. And of course it's made out of rock and cement and wires and all those different types of things. This is their big yard here where they're storing all of the big heavy equipment and scaffolding. You can see some of the scaffolding peeking up from there. They put out more and more of the scaffolding. This really gives you the vibe of this area as well. It's fairly industrial, and a lot of this neighborhood is industrial. There's only a small area where there is a good quality amount of homes, or a larger amount of quality homes. Up ahead, we're gonna stroll on over to the university. And that's where we'll be able to get a coffee. Not too far ahead, probably about 200 meters ahead. I used to love driving by this area. Yeah, the big road down here is quite fun. I would agree. If you're a driver, it's like long and uninterrupted. It's an easy way to get on over to Clark Drive. So, yeah, Greater Northern Way is it's also great for cyclists who are passing me right now. So, big open path. It is a shared path right now with walkers, so I'm not doing anything wrong by being on this path, but yeah. Yeah, very, very industrial. And you know you're getting into an industrial area when you're parking large amounts of school buses. And that's also where a lot of the university has cropped up too. So in this area there used to be, this cliff used to be one of the borders right on over here. You can see they built up housing all the way up to the border here. Looks like some student or graffiti artist just pushed this here too. Your home isn't in Vancouver. Not necessarily relevant for me, but you can see some of the concern that some of the people who are in this area have. And a lot of students can struggle to find housing if they don't have a good job or a family that can help put them up, or a scholarship, that type of thing. Especially living on over here and trying to live closer to the university. There is fortunately a large amount of basement room apartments and stuff like that too. And that's not necessarily where everyone wants to live, in a basement, even during their formative years if they're choosing to be a university student. Yeah. Nicholas, good to see you. Nice to have you on the street. Yeah, we're doing a neighborhood checkup of the Strathcona neighborhood. We started down here. Let's head on over to Kafka's. What is this? Flats Fest. We are down by the flats. This is the South Flats. September 6th. Okay, 12 to 9 p.m. Okay. So it looks like they're going to have a festival down here. Maybe we'll have to check that out too. See what that's all about. And Kafka's right on over here. Right here, this building here. This is the Center for Digital Arts right here. I think they got their logo at the top here. All the universities and colleges that are Canadian are invested in this. You can see some of them there. Simon Fraser University, University of British Columbia. The community college is also involved on over here, Vancouver Community College. And then over here, this is the Kafkas right here. These guys are heading on in. They got a coffee. Let's head on into. I hope they have cold drinks. I really enjoy a cold drink, but even a hot drink would hydrate me. So we'll see if they let us in. We'll also see if it buffers. So, what's Nicholas saying here? Keep the camera on me. Jerome, this area reminds me of the neighborhood I lived in until I was, so you were that age. Cool. Very, very cool. So just wait here. I'll keep the camera on us. I'll just get something nice to drink. Oh, they have cold brew here now too. Oh, they have a Thai tea latte as well. Ooh, this is in. Okay. And then they have food here as well. So they got like a chicken shawarma sandwich. They got breakfast sandwiches here and all that type of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of different options. Or actually the closest neighborhood. Very cool. Very cool. I think we got some lunch still on my teeth. That's a little better. We'll fix it in a minute. Yeah, they only got one person working over here, and then they got a couple of people working in the kitchen. So it's you got to be patient in these situations. Hey, I'm just vlogging, keeping it on my face. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, cool. Can I just get a Thai tea latte? Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so we'll pay with card. Sourdough bread, baked, fresh, daily. We'll keep it on us. And then we'll head outside. They got benches outside. It's nicer outside. Got some nice tunes in here too. Like the slow chiller hip hop and R&B. So, thank you very much. Okay. We'll get a liddy lid. We'll get a straw, because it's a Thai. It's a Thai iced tea. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm vlogging, and they're like, yeah, that's cool. Let's move this this table out just a little bit. There we go. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, the sourdough looked pretty darn good. I would agree with you on that. Yeah. So this is Kafka's Coffee on over here on Greater Northern Way. Anyone can come on into it. It is attached to the university on over here. But as you can see, anyone can come in. They're just here. They're a business. They're to make money and to be on university campus. And sure, they probably may pay a small fee to the university or something like that. But other than that, yeah, they're on over here. And up the street, another block is the Nemesis Coffee Place. It's actually shaped like a flower. Okay, turned upside down. It's very, very cool to see. But that one closes at 4, so that's why we're over here right now. Okay. So let's go get the Kafka's Coffee Roasting and Bakery. And like I showed you, they make bread actually in there. And you can come on in and buy loaves of bread as well when they have them available. They do sell out actually quite quickly, so that's something. So just grabbing the Google Maps link for you right now. There we go. And there, you can go and check it out yourself on Google Maps if it happens to, be something of interest to you. I use my Jerome Eats channel to put it up there. There's the Thai iced coffee. It's not a big Thai iced coffee or anything like that. Again, we are at the university. They're gonna increase prices and stuff like that. But I can tell you, at least it's still good. It's nice coffee, or a nice Thai iced tea. Yeah. So this will get us going. So we'll walk on over to Main Street. That's one of the other borders here in the neighborhood. And I'll check it out as we go along. Very, very chill neighborhood on over here. Okay. On this side of Strathcona, again, there is the uglier side of Strathcona that we're not going to go to our neighborhood checkup, which is the downtown east side. We're going to stay on out of there, but that is a very real other part of Strathcona here. This neighborhood is very, it has contrast between the affluent universities and one of the poorest areas in all of Canada as well, with the downtown east side and the East Hastings strip. And part of that strip is in Strathcona that runs from pretty much around Main Street, another block over to Jackson, and depending on the day, you'll have overflow even further over there, over to Heatley sometimes and stuff like that, where you'll see some of those people dealing with some of the unfortunate issues that they're dealing with in life. But yeah, definitely enjoying this drinky. And look at the view over here too. It's a pretty funky view. It's just like the parking lot and one of the steps on over to the community housing complex up there and stuff like that. But definitely nice chill vibes out here. Nice trees, all that type of stuff. So this is part of the community checkup. When we come on in and we check out the neighborhood, we check out some of the restaurants and shops, or grab a drinky somewhere sometimes. Then we'll grab a bit of food too. So we'll keep on. It should be pretty close. We are at a university campus. And then we'll toss it. Over here you can see, because we're over here at the McCarr University Art Plus Design, different artworks and stuff like that. And as well, you got this cute, sorry, your little free little library, but there's some of the artwork right there for you. Oh, Nelly. We'll turn here. And we're over here at Emily Carr. Look at that, they got the South Flats logo there. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the South Flats. This is where the festival is gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty beautiful. It's quiet right now. It is the summertime. And it's gonna get much busier starting next week, and the week after is really when it's gonna pick up as the students return to this area. One of the reasons they built the university on over here. Yeah, I'm seeing signs for the South Flats facility. So this is the South Flats facility we're on right now. So yeah, there's gonna be a festival here. That's cool. But really, that's the students come back oftentimes for the fall and the winter, and then they take the spring and the summer off. That's how universities often roll, including this one on over here. But you still have a few students on over here, including master's students and PhD students, working on a number of different things. Everything from art to design. Design can include things like how do you design a building, including making it structurally sound. There's Nemesis Coffee right there for you. We'll take another look at it in a moment. And over here on the campus, they're also building new buildings right on over here. Another part of the South Flats right here. Coming on in. There's one of the main entrances to the university right there. And over here, and this is the front of the Nemesis. It's closed now. So even if the doors are open, it's technically closed. They're done for the day. Beautiful, beautiful building though, as you can see. Rather unique as well. So. And then this is what we're seeing here. They're really advertising Flats Fest on over here. Maybe this will coincide with the new university students coming in. I'm gonna go do a little bit more research and figure out what that's all about. Let's keep heading this way, and we'll be able to get to see some of the new SkyTrain station that's being built on over here. Come, let's go. So here's one of the construction yards right here. You can see some of the mountains here while we still don't have any buildings there. And we'll head this way. You can see right here, they're gonna bring in a whole bunch of 3 big towers of rental units on over here. And that's mainly to house university students. But anyone will be allowed to live in there. So it'll be interesting to see who chooses to live here. If the university students get pushed out for a whole bunch of young professionals, maybe. Or a bunch of seniors move into the area. Who knows? That would be funny. The buildings are taken over by seniors. Right back to the university. Over here, they put in windows so you can see the SkyTrain station and how it's being built. Looks like they got a large chunk of the station built now since the last time we were here. Wow. Look at that. She is coming along. She is coming along. They already got the SkyTrain tracks covered over. They're probably still working on the SkyTrain tracks down below. Takes a lot of regulation. Very, very cool. before things are approved. And there's some of the platform right there that you can see. And this is going to be called, the name's right on over here. Sorry guys. Great Northern Way and Emily Car Station. That's what it's going to be called. That's going to be cool. So cool. Look at that. Alright, let's head on over to Main Street, which is just up here. So this is one of the shortcuts here that'll get you down from 2nd Ave that we just walked onto. Greater Northern Way ends right at Scotia Street there. Then it turns into 2nd Ave, and now we're walking down this way. We're outside of one of the detox centers on over here in the area. You'll find them hidden in different areas like this, right on over here. Okay. And over here, this is where you'll also see a lot of interesting condominiums that have come into place as well on over here. Very interesting to see. This is one of the quiet park spaces here in the area. There's a few benches on over here. People come here, chill out. Over here you can see a few more of the condos on over here. And then it's a dead end right there. So that's as far as you can go on that side. And we should now be on East 1st. So let's walk down East 1st here for you. You can see that there is a few more homes and businesses down here in this area. Okay. Different businesses like Freeman Electric and stuff like that. There's one of their vehicles. Different galleries, stuff like that. And then across the street, this is the location of a Red Truck Brewing right on over here. So again, it's a lot of that, even though there's housing here and there's homes on over here, still very much an industrial area. And that's going to be the ongoing theme for today. Breweries being another practice where you're brewing large amount of beer. They have a facility and bar in there that you can go to. And here we are. This should be, oh, we're a little further. I thought Scotiabank, oh, no. So anyways, this is Scotia Street over here. So I guess we're still on Greater Northern Way for a little bit, but that's okay. You can always look on the maps to fact check me. Yeah, over here, we're over by the Vancouver Soup Company right here. And there's a cafe on over here in this area. I got different things, frozen soups. They also serve Chilean soups and stuff like that inside. And then they also have things like vanilla ice cream and stuff like that. So, and they also have a mint lemonade and a strawberry iced tea. So I guess that's pretty good. I wonder where the entrance is. I think the entrance is over here. Oh, okay. He's giving me the heads up. Oh, you're using the window today?
Yeah, after 3 o'clock, you can serve stuff through the window.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what you gotta do. Can I just get a soft serve?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like Belgian chocolate.
That's it?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
On card, cash?
Card, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. Now we're gonna get some soft serve. Yeah, it looks like they got some construction going on, so they're serving through the window right now. That's fine. Awesome. Navgun's asking, Jerome, where's Acid? Acid's at home right now. Yeah, I'm doing Acid stuff. Oh, here's a receipt. Okay, we have our receipt.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, thank you very much.
Any napkins or?
No, not right now, but thank you.
No problem.
We got soft serve. We got some benches over here. Let's see. There we go. Oh, that's no good. Trade. There we go. That's good. Just like nice vanilla with some Belgian chocolate on here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so this is one of the places on over here. You can get a cool treat, or you can pick up some soup or some chili. Pretty good to see. They got Belgian chocolate on top. It only costs $4.50 too. So if you're looking for something nice and cool to eat, it's available down here. Look at that stretch right there. Cynthia, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. We're just over here on East First right now, having an ice cream from the soup company. And then we're gonna head on out, keep going. There's like chocolate underneath too. So they didn't, like there's chocolate down below here that I'm pulling up. And they put chocolate in the middle of this as well. That is awesome. I thought it was just drizzled on top, but no, they put it through the whole thing. Oh wow. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Hopefully we can come back here in the winter time. Maybe they're open again. Who knows? But yeah, they got some construction going on in the front right now. Get some of their chili. You see how it like stands up there? That's not ice cream, that's chocolate covered with ice cream. Look at that. Hey Jerome, hope you're having a fabulous day. Brooke, good to see you. Yeah, we're over by the soup company right now, just on the benches across the street, because they're doing some work inside. Yeah, we're at East First and Scotia Street right now. Yeah, this is really good, to be honest with you. And throw some nuts on it and you can get a sundae. I think you can. I think there was an option on the side. Like crumbled Oreo too. But I just wanted some chocolate on it. Oh wow, that was good. So their ice cream section in there is called Serendipity. Just to give you a heads up, but it's run by the same owner and everything, so. Yeah. So we just finished over at the soup company. And we'll stroll down the street here on East First. Again, very much like, as you can see, like an industrial area all around us here. But in and amongst these areas, they're starting to gentrify, starting to change. Getting some areas where art galleries are moving in and stuff like that, so it's pretty interesting to see. And then you got still more of the industrial right on over here too. So right on over here, collision centers. Okay. And big commercial bakeries across the street. And then in here, then you see this right here, and it's like housing moving in. So this area is really, really changing. So this is for La Baguette, or Blue Bakery. That's their wholesale right there. And then in here, there's going to be a whole bunch of new shops coming on in. And this is how neighborhoods change over time, as the industrial spaces get built over and they start building these condominiums here. Look at that right there. Look at that. It goes all the way up here. These big condos or apartments or something like that. But as you can see, like, if you look behind me here, this area used to be pretty much what you see behind me, factories, factory spaces. And now they got housing moving in. That's what happens in big cities. That's what happened earlier, like a few decades ago, with the industrial areas around the waterfront when they built new housing on it in the 60s and the 70s, and eventually turned the waterfront into what it is today. Over in the Fairview neighborhood and the Mount Pleasant neighborhood with Hinge Park and Charleston Park. All the fancy condos along the waterfront there. So, same thing is literally happening right now over here. Not a nice waterfront view, but you're still here in the center of the city. Or very close to the center of the city. So, pretty neat to see. It'd be easy to get negative about it and be like, oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. Gentrification in neighborhoods, people getting pushed out, all that stuff. And yeah, that's unfortunate, but cities are human organisms. They either grow and change, or they contract and die. I don't think Vancouver is looking to contract and die. It's looking to grow and change. Even though there'll be some major growing pains along the way. So here we are at Main Street here. And we are on Main Street and we're walking along the border here in Strathcona. This is a bus stop over here for Main and Industrial. Industrial Road over here is a bit of a dead end. There's a rock climbing gym at the end of it. But again, more and more of those industrial areas. You can see also like storage areas too. When you look from the SkyTrain, you see all of these factories as you're heading along Terminal Drive on over here. And what else do you see? You see a lot of space. A lot of space close to the downtown core that is just waiting to be built over. Another day in the big city. So we got an ambulance coming by. Another day in the big city. Over here you can see how this area is a bit more run down on the other side of the fence over there. I tend to stay off of Western Drive there, or Western Street. This is one of the social housing units on over here for people that are homeless. They'll move them into here to help get them off the street if they so want to, and then they'll teach them how to live independently here. And they'll move them to an SRO, which sometimes isn't necessarily as nice as this, with the little portable units right here. And then this is a building that they put together too. And those housing units you can put together and build together. It's unfortunate to see a lot of good people stuck out on the street. Sometimes their only choice to get even an ounce of escape is to turn towards drugs, which is very, very unfortunate. And definitely an issue here in the city. Drugs being one of the main problems, but also just unaffordability. Some people end up homeless just because it's unaffordable. So over here, this is Strathcona. This side's downtown. That's Mount Pleasant. So this is where multiple neighborhoods come together. Okay. And then if you walk along Terminal Drive here, that'll take you on over further into the Strathcona neighborhood. Take you along another part of it that you may or may not be aware of. There's a lot of automotive along this way right on over here. So if you're strolling this way, there's a lot of automotive down there. A lot of cars, especially like Audi, Porsche, all that stuff. It's all up that street too. Yeah, so we'll cross the street in just a moment. It does take a hot minute. The button was hit. It's red, so we're just waiting on over here. This is one of the longest pedestrian waits here in the city. Just because Terminal Ave is just such a big street, a big thoroughway here in the city. So we can head down Terminal Ave, but we're gonna come on over here. That's through Thornton Park, which is part of the Strathcona neighborhood on over here. I'm gonna keep the camera on ourselves so we can give some people that are unfortunately stuck out here on the street a little bit of privacy. So stay out of trouble. And we'll head on over to the CF Pacific Center here. Over here is where you get your Pacific Central Station. I'll head on into Pacific Central for a minute there. Show you what it looks like. It's a big train station over here in the Strathcona neighborhood. You do got to be careful in this neighborhood. I have a few employees, as the news likes to call them, CBC, I roll, aka drug dealers, who were looking at me for a sec, and then they're like, "Oh, we better not bother them," because I'm not causing them problems, so they're not too worried about me. Yeah, be careful over there, definitely. Yeah, Robert, good to see you. Love that train station. I miss the Amtrak that would go to Seattle. Oh, it doesn't run through here anymore, eh? No, I didn't know that. Yeah, this is a pretty cool station. But it's also your bus station on over here. So if you're catching a Greyhound bus or something else, this is where you can come. They still got the Amtrak sign here, so they probably run a few Amtrak trains through here, but yeah, it's probably not the same as it used to be. And the Amtrak will take you through the States. The Via Rail will take you across Canada here. And then you can see we have some facilities on over here for when it gets busy, but it never really does get busy here. It's pretty quiet most of the time. And we got offices upstairs. So here's your A&W right on over here. Oh, that's nice, Norm. And then over here on this side, is where you can get some of your bus tickets as well as the gift shops. There's even a sushi restaurant here. It's not open right now. Got to catch the e-bus from to Kamloops soon. Here's some of the bus tickets right here. Here's the local cafe right there. Okay, there's Jones Gems. And if you need to rent a car, you can rent a car there too. And then over here, this is the bus bay. We're not going to head out the door because they have a sign there saying don't head out the door unless you're a customer. And this is, you can see where the bus bay is right on over here. Okay. What station is it? We're at Pacific Central. It's your VO Rail Amtrak station on over here in the area. And this is where we are right now.
Your attention, please. We would like to remind VIA Rail Canada passengers to keep their baggage with them at all times. For your safety and security, do not
Yeah, lots of memories. Yeah. Yeah, when I was in Toronto, I used to take the bus all the time. Yeah. So I can see how you guys would have stories over here as well. Looks like it looks better than I thought it would. Well, that's good to see. It's good to hear too. We got a few of the 23 buses over here and just waiting. Okay. Right on over here. This is where they wanted to have the African Descent Festival, Thornton Park across the street here. And of course you can see there's lots of interesting people in that area. Okay. Really frustrates me that they won't and they'll give reprieves to other festivals, but they wouldn't give reprieves to the African Descent Festival, even though they hadn't paid up fully yet. I understand that side of the argument as well, but it does get a little tricky. A little sticky. Across the street here. Over here it's a little safer. Construction workers have taken over this area. So I built that new building that I was showing you there. So we'll cross the street here. Just a minute. It's not going to take long. They're waiting for us to cross. Thank you very much. Okay. What they're building over here, this is the new hospital they're building in here. This is all the new hospital they're building. That's coming into the area. Okay, the new St. Paul's Hospital is what the advertisements say. So it'll be good to see when it opens. Looks like we can walk up this side, so we will. Yeah, the new St. Paul's Hospital is going to be right here, right in this area. So we'll find out what happens to the old St. Paul's Hospital. It'll probably get torn down or refurbished. Maybe they keep the facade. Maybe they tear down the facade. Okay. Because it is a historic landmark. But yeah, it's coming on over here. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with the old St. Paul's Hospital. Sometimes they just keep the old one open and just call it the old one, and then they call the other one the new one. So who knows? Who knows? So we'll walk up this side of the street here. We've still got a little bit of this is a sketchy area, guys. You do need to be careful here. This is the American Hotel right here. Some of your SROs or sketchy places. Right next to some nice little housing on over here too, where people have bought in condos and set up a living. So it is tricky on over here. You do need to be careful. Okay, that's one reason that people like Brooke were like, be careful. And that is absolutely great advice. And they made a corridor on over here that people can walk through. Past the new hospital. This will take you over to Gore Ave. It also gives you an opportunity to see into some of the new hospital as it's going up. Not much to see, but still interesting. And where we are right now, this is Prior Street. This street eventually turns into Venables up ahead. But for now it's Prior. So that's where we are. Over here on Prior Street. Amazing little hospital on over here. Going up, just so cool. Look at this new hospital building right here. So cool. This is where the chicken factory used to be too. So we'll cross the street and go up the other side. Richard, good to see you. Nice to have you on the street. Here's one of the viaduct exits as well. And that pours onto here from, I believe, the West Georgia viaduct. And then there's another off-ramp that comes down here a little bit closer. We're just waiting for the light to change here so we can cross the street. Won't take long. There we go. We'll head up to Union. I'll show you some of the houses in this neighborhood. So you can see as we're walking through the neighborhood, there's a lot of well-kept houses over here. And there's interesting borders where people from the downtown east side tend to stay out of, not cause problems down here. Not that they're really causing problems over there too. Sorry. The city just chooses to put the poor, which is unfortunate. And here we are. This is Union Street right here. So we'll stroll along Union Street here. Choppy, good to have you on the street. Nice to have you here. Brooke's saying, thanks for showing us this neighborhood. It's so beautiful. But definitely a place to be cautious when you visit, absolutely. That is good advice. This section over here is a little bit better. But still good to keep your eye out on over here in this area as well. Gus, good to see you. Hola. Nice to have you on the stream. Never saw so many graffitis together. You're from Buenos Aires where there's graffiti all over the place. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Good little neighborhood. Across the street here, you see some really cool, this is McLean Park on over here. The equivalent for those people in Toronto, because I do have a lot of Toronto viewers, would be Alexandra Park or Regent Park. Built very much in the same way. So we'll keep strolling through the neighborhood. And then over here, there's a lot of these homes. These small little homes were the popular ones back in the day. And then as homes got bought up, they gentrified. They got a little larger. All that type of thing. And then over time, we got a lot of these homes that are built here. Pretty cool. And this area is one of the oldest areas here in the city. Yep. Oh, I don't see anyone behind me. And if there was, like there is right now, it's the city. There's going to be people behind you. Who would have thought about that? Oh my gosh. What? Beautiful, beautiful area though.
How you doing, Jerome?
Doing good. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you. Who are you?
I'm Norm.
Norm, nice to see you.
Yeah,
Good to have you.
I just seen you, or watching you, and I seen you coming down the street. I was like,
Oh,
I
very
gotta go
cool.
say hi to him, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay, yeah.
You guys taking donations, right?
Am I taking donations right now? Yeah, but we're only taking electronic right now.
Or just electronic?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
won't take cash?
No, not right now. Okay, but I
Okay.
appreciate that you're
problem.
willing to offer it. Okay.
Say hi to your husband. He's your husband, right?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, say hi to your husband.
I will.
And I wish I could have met him too.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
I'll go back to watching you.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you, Jerome.
See ya. That was Norm. That's very cool. Nice guy. You're crossing Jackson. Yeah, he's right on over here. No. Very cool. Very cool. It's always good to meet new people. Let's keep walking here. What's the population of Vancouver? 800,000 around there? Yeah. Oh, Brooke, I'm not famous. Just run a YouTube channel that some people in the city happen to enjoy. I'm just fortunate to have that. So, but you're making me blush. And giggle. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's just cool to be out and about. And so, what a wonderful day to be here in the city. Yeah. So Union and Prior Street are generally some of the safer streets. This is where a lot of families are. Even McLean Park. It's a nice It's a nice neighborhood to grow up in. It does have some issues, but really, it's a really nice neighborhood to grow up in. It is subsidized housing on over here, but we need all of that. We need everything from subsidized housing for people that can't afford it to more housing for even those people who are affluent as well, and everything in between. Yeah. So we can build up our base. So I'm not going to head on in here. I'm going to wait for somebody to leave first before I show you. And somebody else to cross. But there's Benny's Market right on over here. With Italian foods on over here. This area is chock full of all of these little markets and stuff like that in here. And they do sometimes have, there's a full deli inside here. Wow. Looks like you can get some sandwiches made here too. Okay, I'm already intrigued. I'm keeping the camera on my face. I'm just vlogging right now. Is that okay? Yeah. Where do I get the deli sandwiches?
Oh, in the back.
Okay, thank you. I was intrigued.
No, there's a menu there, and then there's other things as well.
Oh, cool.
So, the melts, and then there's burritos, breakfast wraps, sausage rolls, spanakopita.
Oh, wow. It's okay if I show this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's great. Where are you from?
I'm just from downtown.
Okay.
I'm just live streaming on YouTube right now.
That's pretty cute.
Walking through the neighborhood. I saw sandwiches over here. I was like, this sounds good.
And we've been here for over a century.
Over a century.
160
I was
years.
just telling them that this is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the entire city.
And the store's been in the same family.
Oh, wow. Very, very cool. Very cool.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi, I'm vlogging. I already asked if I could, I'm just keeping the camera on me, so not anyone else. Yeah, I was wondering if I could get a Montreal smoked meat sandwich. If you don't have that, we can see what's available.
Want to do a brisket?
Yeah, brisket would be good. That sounds good.
Do you want it on a bun?
Yeah, on a bun would be nice.
And do you want me to grill it?
Yes, please.
And lettuce, onion, tomato, cheese was on the sandwich.
There-
You want that? Lettuce, onion, tomato, cheese.
Yeah, lettuce, onion, tomato, cheese sounds really good. Yes.
Do you want anything too, like avocado, extra?
Nothing else. Yeah, it sounds like I'm pretty good on the way you're recommending it.
Thank you.
Awesome, no problem. Yeah, Norm, it was nice to meet you. Good to meet folks who are watching the stream. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, they got a lot of nostalgia in here. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the camera on me just so that everyone, just to make sure everyone feels comfortable. Okay. Yeah, but it's cool. You can see like clocks and nostalgia behind us and stuff like that. So that's just good. If somebody walks behind us here, I can just bring the camera in. My face just covers everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over here. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, we'll see, Colby. We'll see. That's good to know. But yeah, just look at this stuff right here. Like, look at this. Look at that. They got bean burritos here. So if you want something like right away, you don't want to wait, you can come on over here. And they got cheese pies. They got Jamaican patty suit, and these look like the more proper ones. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let me put the address into there for you. Okay. Cool. Brooke's asking what's the name of the store. It's Benny's. Benny's Foods. That's where we are. And there's a deli inside. 117 years. Wow. Wow. Okay. There we are. Oh, Vinny. Yeah, let me get the other part for you right there. Yeah, Benny, good to see you on the stream. We're over here in Strathcona right now, over at Benny's. Yeah. We're getting a sandwich made, so I just put it into the chat for you there. Mm-hmm. So you can check that out. Okay. I'll head out in a few minutes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then it looks like once I get the sandwich, I bring it up to the cash and we go from there. Yeah, so very cool. Look at all the cheeses they have in here too. They got everything from feta, cow feta, goat feta, okay, cream cheese, paneer. So if you want to like pick something, they got prosciutto, ricotta. Okay, cheese has gotten way more expensive over the years, but it's all here if you want it. Yep. Always here if you want it. Look at that. You got Spanish chorizo, Bavarian smokies, whole bunch of different meats on over here. Mm-hmm. So pretty cool to see. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Vinny. It's a good day to be out and about. Yeah. There's actually quite a few streamers in Vancouver. We're just all on different platforms. People don't necessarily realize that. Oh my gosh, go BC is here. Good to see you, Asha. Nice to have you on the stream. Mm-hmm. They packed a lot into that little store. They did, but a lot of these stores on over here, they do regularly. Like if you've gone into some of the stores when Asha's doing his grocery shopping, like on Fraser Street and stuff like that. But yeah, again, guys, just be patient. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks. They just took it off. They're taking it off of the grill right now. It's been on the grill, grilling for a bit. It looks good. Looks good. Watson, I can't do a stream from the Canucks game, but yeah, that would be fun if I could. So, Vinny, if we get a chance to go out to the PNE, and we'll be at the PNE. If we don't get a chance, because we've been asked to go to a few festivals too, then we'll do that. We're not counting it out. We're just we got a packed schedule. No. Tony, good to have you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, and the evening is pretty nice. Pretty nice on over here. We're at Union Street over on Benny's. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to go to the front and pay for this. There you go. Yeah.
Anything else for you?
No, not today. Thank you.
And how would you like to pay?
Debit if it's possible.
For sure.
Awesome.
Ready. When you're ready. All right.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy the brisket. And no receipt?
If I can get a receipt, that'd be great.
I will print that for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Take care now.
You too. Hold on, guys. Okay. We're over at Benny's. This is awesome. When I saw that they had a sandwich shop over here, I was like, oh, I gotta come here and check this out. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Give me a sec. Ooh. Look at that right there. That looks pretty good. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. It's got a pile of meat on this here. Like, wow. This looks so good. Mm-hmm. Ryan, Good to see you. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Oh my god. So ridiculously tasty. Look at all the meat that's in here too. They did not skim. They did not skimp at all. Wow. I love them. I love that they pressed it too. Ryan, this is really good. Come on over to Benny's, guys. Check it out. I was not expecting this here. We have other really good sandwich shops in the area. And so the Victory Cafe is on over here, and they do like a jerk Jamaican chicken sandwich, or is it the Rise Up? Rise Up Cafe. Sorry, Victory is from Toronto. And they mix up my old Toronto neighborhood sometimes. Yeah, the Rise Up Cafe, and they serve Jamaican patties and jerk chicken sandwich. And then they also have the Wilder Snail Cafe on over here. It's so good. Yeah, a cup of tea would be good, Vinny. That's super tasty. Yeah, and they waited for the cheese to melt and everything like that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous in every right way. There's the resting streamer face. I think we're good. That's just nice. I love me a nice sandal. I love me a nice sandal. Now, there's something, Asa just put the link in again for you guys. Okay? There's something about Strathcona and just these types of deli places and sandwich places all over the place. Whether it's a grocery store over here or the Wilder Cafes, which is also a grocery store and coffee shop, or if you go down the street to the Rise Up Cafe, and it's more of a restaurant. The pressed sandwich is very popular in this part of Strathcona. Yeah, not complicated, but they melted the cheese, and that brings all those oils out. They mix with the meat too, and some of the meat oils, and it just makes it like that much more tantalizing, that much more flavorful. And just so delicious. So delicious. Yeah, a little garbage can here. Okay, guys. I'm already calling it. If you want a good sando, come here. Look at this, Benny's Market right here, since 1919. So they said 117 years. So awesome, so awesome. That's so cool. So much flavor in that sandwich. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Let's head up to Kiefer Street. This will take us over to some of the parks. So we'll just go up a block here. Not far. This really shows you off more of the neighborhood, more of the homes that are on over here. Yeah, 1919, whatever it said on the sign there. Either way, a long time. A long time. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, I recommend that. That sandwich was just, it was a solid 8 out of 10. Okay. Still room for improvement, but delicious. Exactly what you want when you expect a sandwich like that. And that's one of the things I love about this neighborhood. Just how quietly there's all these cool things that are in here once you get past some of the roughness that is over here. Charlie Chaplin could have got one if he wanted. Yeah, maybe Charlie Chaplin stopped by there, got a sandwich over at Benny's, and then, went on over to the Hollow Tree later, got his photo taken in Stanley Park. Yeah, maybe. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And again, guys, like, one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city right here, or the oldest. That's the old heritage building on over here. This is really how they built them on over here. The old Victorian homes. So in an old Victorian home like this, that top part there would be the servants' quarters. They'd have a nice big room in the attic and maybe a back stairwell at the back here to head on down. I have some family members who have bought similar homes way back in the day when they were cheap in Niagara. They're not cheap in Niagara anymore, but they were cheap at one point in time. And I've stayed in some of those homes. And some of those family members, they bought them for like super cheap, like $180,000. And Niagara was a depressed area, and now they're like going for like 1.5 million over the last 15 years. It's just amazing. Local Strathcona Community Center right on over here. And it's right next to the school. So, yeah, pretty old houses on over here. And this is part of the neighborhood checkup. Just to go into the neighborhood, check up on it, check it out, see what it's like. To see how people treat you on over here. Okay. We've been in and around the area. Just going about our business, doing our things. People have been very nice on over here. Even some of the more problematic elements understood what I was doing and respected my space. So thank you very much. And so I'm just trying to do my thing and mind my own business. And so, but beautiful, beautiful area on over here. If you head further north a few blocks, you head on over to the Strathcona Neighbourhood. Over by this time, if you go on up to the main retail area and over here on East Hastings Street, it's a fairly nice part of the neighborhood. You're outside of the downtown, the problematic elements of the downtown east side. Okay. There's like some kind of gathering over here. I'll show you from a distance. A family gathering? I'm not sure. Pretty cool nonetheless. Good to see people out and about. We'll turn the camera back on us, keep it off of them. Good to see. Yeah, it just looks like they're feeding some people on over here. Good to see. People getting their feet on. Sometimes they set up these the feed the poor sometimes is just the local community, and I can't tell which one. So either way, some people are having some good time in a nice peaceful park on over here. This is a beautiful, beautiful park over here. We got some kids playing on over here. I'll show you a bit of the park. There's a bit of the park. This is McLean Park. It's a huge, huge park on over here. So it's one of my favorite parks in the city, believe it or not. Absolutely beautiful. I'll show you part of the field once you get down. There's just some kids playing soccer on over there. So the baseball diamond on over here, they got no one. So I'll show you some of it. Thanks, Vinny. Nice to have you on the stream. Brooks saying you can see like this like sea of green on over here. And they got some nice benches. The city just put in all the new benches. So they put in new benches here. There's nice picnic tables on over there that you can move. There's a bench on over here, I believe, too. Just awesome. Just awesome. Okay. Such an epic neighborhood here. I'm gonna go on into the Wilder Snail and grab myself a little drinky. This is the Wilder Snail here. We're gonna keep it off of the people on over here. Okay. And I do want to show you the logo. They serve coffee, stuff. This place is open till 6, 5:30. We're still good. Oh, awesome. Hi, I'm just vlogging. I'm keeping it on my face. Is that okay? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna turn it up towards the ceiling right now, guys. Oh my gosh, they got some cool things in here right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, can I get the Yuja Hibiscus iced tea? To go? Thank you. Just gonna grab a nice iced tea. There we go. Awesome. Just grabbing a customer copy. So this is a nice little place to come to if you happen to be in the neighborhood. Okay. Yeah, so we'll keep it on us. Yeah, this is a really nice little place to be here. Yeah, this area is very livable. This area right on over here, it's actually pretty popular. Yeah, that's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot more of those single-family homes. There isn't a lot of condo units and stuff like that. There are a few in and around the area that I was able to show to you, but yeah, it's still developing. This is going to be one of the most rapidly changing neighborhoods. And there's good things, there are good reasons to housing moving in, but the people that have arguments against some of the towers coming in have valid arguments as well, which should be listened to as well. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. It's appreciated. Just sit at the back for a second, put the straw in. It's just such a vibe in here. Such a vibe. You can just see like how cool of a neighborhood it is right here. Nah. Oh, thanks, Justin. I think Ass is a little better at keeping it a little fresher, but yeah, there we go, right there. This is the hibiscus iced tea. Oh, there's fruit at the bottom too. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Yeah, so hibiscus iced tea. That's what I got on over here. This is a nice big glass too. Look at this. Oh, it's just refreshing. Yeah. It's so good. So good. Well, thank you, Justin. Now, this place is like Brooke said, this place is chock full of like nice little shops and stuff like that. Okay. They're going to be closing in the next half an hour, so I'm just going to and sip for a minute and then head on out. Yeah, it's just really, it is. It's one of those hot days where you just want to kind of take her a little easy. But I also thought it would be a good day to come out here. Okay? To get it done and over with. It's one of the neighborhoods that I haven't been coming to as often. So we're right below the linear park right now, so we're going to head on through the linear park. And then we'll take a lap through Strathcona Park. And then we'll head on over to a famous gelato place. And that should probably take the next 20 minutes. So let's head on out and let's do that. Okay. So we're gonna head south first. We'll keep the camera on us until we're out of the shop, okay guys? There's like kids running around here and stuff like that. Keep their privacy. But yeah, I would definitely, like the sandwiches here rock too. They have some amazing sandwiches here. So this is the one I got from their summer drink menu. So here's their summer drink menu. And I got this one here, the Yuja Hibiscus Iced Tea. Only got a cold brew at the bottom. Look at this right here. Is that not beautiful? Wow. That's new. That's so new. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's head this way. So we're gonna go south. And this is part of the linear park right out over here. Yep. Yeah, Christine, especially on a hot day. I agree. I agree. They got a nice splash park over here too. You can't make out the kids from here, but you can just see how beautiful this park is. It's epic. Now we are in the linear park. This is Hawks Ave. We're walking along here. It is a low-key and cool neighborhood. You do need to be careful over here. You are, unfortunately, very close to the downtown east side. And again, the downtown east side is what the downtown east side is. There's good things that happen there. There's bad things that happen there. Fortunately, you get a little bit of spillover here, so it's good to be cautious. And that's my only caveat, I would say, for this area. A lot of good people live here. A lot of good people. And that's why you have, like, over here, you have townhouses here, you have the balconies on the second floor, okay, and not a lot of room to put chairs and stuff down here. They want to keep it up there because things can get stolen. And this right here, this is Strathcona Linear Park. Nice little bike place running through here. There you can see the sign right there. So linear just means it's pretty much a straight line with a park on all sides. Oh, Para, nice to see ya. Yeah, we're on our neighborhood checkup over here in Strathcona. Good to have you on the stream. It's such an awesome day to be out and about. Bought a watermelon yesterday, which was super sweet. I'm so happy. That's awesome, Christine. Yeah, we're over here in Strathcona to check up on it and check it out. We've been to a bunch of different places today, too. Seen a bunch of different stuff. Had a bunch of different... I'm going to have to go back in the catalog. Some of it I can't even remember. Nothing wrong with that. That just means you're having a good time. So we'll hit the button on over here. This is Pryor. You done? We're just further down Pryor now. I'm just going to wait to cross the street here. Hit the button a few more times. And over here is Strathcona Park. We need to walk through. We should do a stroll through the big gem on over here. There's also another park with a giant sport field further down that way, but we're not going to head that way. This is a very, very slow intersection, so just be patient. Don't try to cross it in advance. There's a lot of fast cars that go down Pryor Street, or cars go down Pryor Street very fast, is what I should say. Here we are, this is Strathcona Park right on over here. Look at that. I love this little mural right here. Look at that, the East Van Cross right there. Right there. You gotta like look around here too. This is awesome. Oh, is he gonna get home? Is he gonna get home? Is the guy in the red shirt gonna get home? Oh, you almost got him. Almost got him. Somebody out there probably has that tattoo. Yeah. It's a nice little place for softball right here. You can see that the community is out here enjoying themselves. That's awesome to see. Nice little community gardens on over here. Huge park. And there's also a massive community garden right next to it. And that was where those trees were when we were crossing the street there. There's a community garden in amongst those trees. In the big old clearing over there. Really jamming. I love the Wilder snail. I love the Wilder snail. It's so good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a little loop on over here. We'll walk the loop and then. Yeah, we'll go from there. So welcome to Strathcona Park, folks. Got a little skate park here. And we got the basketball nets on over here. You can see someone out here playing basketball. There's another pickup game with sports right on over there too. And there's our softball game right now on over there. Let's head on to this little structure on over here. During the great event, this is where a large tent encampment formed. We had to remove the tent encampment. Very unfortunate, but such is life. And we'll walk out of Strathcona Park and we're gonna head on out and over to the Gelato place just up the street here. Oh, Tony. Yeah, it's cool if you want them there. Cool. If you want to just watch, cool. You're here to just listen, cool. We got this awesome little logo here too. Strathcona Park, welcome. So cool, so cool. Look at that. That's an interesting piece of graffiti right there. Yeah, they put like real fruit right at the bottom here, and that's awesome. Mm-hmm. That was pretty good. Now we're gonna cross the street in just a minute. We're just waiting for the light to change. Somebody else just hit the other side. So this is Pryor and Campbell. And again, these are very, very slow stops here. May take a while. That should be a museum. In a museum. Ah, fair enough. I love that fresco though. And the East Van one on over there at the entrance to Strathcona Park. That is so cool. And we got those things all over the city. You can see one for the Honda Celebration of Lights, as well as over at Burrard and Pacific in the downtown core. So yeah, they got those frescoes all over the city. So if you got some really good eyes after we pass these droopy trees right here, just past the bus stop, you'll see the side of a pink building. Heading over there, that's where the Gelato shop is. They're building a whole new Tesla. There's like a Tesla factory coming in here. What? It literally is a Tesla. It's probably like a Tesla repair shop or something like that. But yeah, it's right on over here. Wow, look at this. Go figure they'd build in Strathcona. Yeah, go figure. Obviously, some people are opposed to Tesla. If you're not really getting back at Tesla when you're attacking some of the local businesses. They sell the cars to the dealerships, and then the dealerships sell the cars. Okay, so Tesla's already made his money if you're opposing the big man at the top. Not point in time, you're just hurting local Vancouver businesses. And here we are right here, La Casa Gelato. Over 238 flavors. La Casa Gelato. Now serving gelato shakes and floats. That's more my style. Okay. Keep the camera on me. Oh, you got a K at the counter first, okay. Oh my gosh, guys, this place is packed. Prepay first, we just need to know what you're buying. Very cool, very cool. Wow. Wow. So yeah, we'll just keep the camera on my face. So you're stuck with this mug. Probably Justin. Hey, I'm just vlogging on my camera on my face. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, awesome. I just wanted to get a waffle cone with one scoop.
For sure.
Yeah.
And that'll be $7.25.
Okay. And then I just bring the thing over there?
Choose your flavor there.
Okay.
Waffle cones.
Awesome.
Charge for the waffle. And tap will be under the front side, but if you do prefer a cup, just let them know.
Thank you. Can I get a receipt?
Yeah, you got it.
Awesome. Oh.
You want me to staple these together, or you're good?
I'm good. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. Awesome. Guys, they have so many flavors here. This is ridiculous. It's so packed here too. It's so busy. It's so busy. I was not expecting this. Oh, okay, okay. I think I see a few that I want. Look at all the flavors. They got all of them. This is a sherbet on over here. Oh, wow. Wow. This is wild. Look at that right there. Kiwi, strawberry, yogurt. What? Figs and almonds. Okay. Oh, there's one just dedicated to pistachio. Okay, I think I found the one that I'm interested in. And then we'll go from there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're serving other people first. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So we're just gonna have to stand and wait our turn. They're keeping track of who's here and who's not. Hey, can I just get a waffle cone with pistachio? Thank you. Oh wow. Oh, they're pros here, guys. They're pros. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Let's head on out. A popular place to be, yeah. I was not expecting. Thanks, man. I got it. I was not expecting that. That was epic. That was pretty epic. Hmm. So we'll walk up the Clark Drive here. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Mm. It's so nutty. This thing is so nutty. It's like eating pistachios. Wow. Wow. This is like the nuttiest pistachio ice cream I've ever had. There's like real pieces of roasted pistachio in here too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're passing Lupo on over here, one of the local breweries in the neighborhood. So if you want to go to a brewery, they got a nice little brewery here. Nice little brewers area, patio on over here and everything too. Oh, wow. Wow. That was just so good. That is ridiculously good. Yeah. So we just left Prior. Once you get past Strathcona Park, Prior turns into Venables. So we're on Venables now. And we're gonna head on over to a little area that has some benches, seats. Mm-hmm. That's the cute little area over here. Such a nice little area over here. Yeah. There we go. You can see some of the cyclists as they pass by. This is really, really good. Gelato's got a lower melting point, of course. It's a little softer of an ice cream than regular ice cream. So it's already melting. Well, it's okay. There's a nice little area on over here. This is the Adenac and Vernon Street Plaza right here. Adenac's up ahead. We're on Vernon Street right now. And the bike pathways through here. Oh. Yeah, I'd never been in Casa de Gelato yet, so I wanted to go on in. And I kept it for the Strathcona neighborhood checkup because it's such a neighborhood city. I did not expect it to be that busy. That was busy, and it's a Wednesday. I can only imagine how busy that place gets, okay, on the weekend. Yeah, like, look, he pressed it all the way through. That's like skill right there. Oh. Looks like those guys are getting paid well too. And so. It's good to see. Yeah, it is a win for everyone. You're right. No, that's it. No more ice cream. I've had a few sweets, so I think I'm gonna throw the very little bit of the cone out and move on with life. Yeah. That was awesome though. That was so good. That was so good. Okay, let's let's stroll at Venables for a hot minute. Howdy, howdy. A few other people that come onto the stream. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that like button. It all goes to help the channel out. We are in our neighborhood checkup here in Strathcona. And we are checking up and checking in on this neighborhood, which is a mix of a lot of industrial and some housing. Some residential housing, but a lot of industrial. I knew this neighborhood had a whole bunch of stuff to reveal, but wow. I was not expecting all of what it revealed today. So awesome. Benny's is my favorite part of the day. Just walking into Benny's and going to the deli and getting a nice sandwich. So delicious, so delicious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's Clark Street. We're almost back to where we started. On over here. Just a little further north. This is the border. We're out front of Russell Hendricks. And this would be Clark and Venable Street right on over here. Clark Drive and Venable Street. And there's Clark Drive that way as well right there. Sort of a hipster horror, but it is gentrifying. That is true. That's something we've seen. Anyways, folks, thanks for coming along today. I'm going to end the stream here at the border of Strathcona at Clark and Venables. Thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe. This has been your neighborhood checkup over in the Strathcona neighborhood. And we have checked up and checked out the neighborhood. Going to places like Benny's, the Wilder Snail, okay? And more. That was such an adventure, such an adventure. So thanks again for coming along. And yeah, shout out to Casa de Gelato too. That was delicious. And I was surprised you were so packed. You were doing something right. Thanks for coming along today, guys. And Norm, it's good to see you as well. It was awesome. Talk to you later, guys. Have a good day. Bye.